Okay, students, so here we are just to give you some instructions of your assignment on Classone. Many kids are just saying that it's a little confusing to get there. So let's just do it and see if this video can help. So here we are just clicking on the tab, and we are going to type classzone.com, and this is what is coming right here. So this is the page that you guys are going to see. All right. It says to, as I gave you, to select your subject, select your location, and your book. And that's what we are going to do. All right. So here is World Languages High School. You're going to click here. You're going to go and look for Massachusetts, which is your state. And then you're going to go to find your book. Okay, here is the page you are going to see. Okay, if you notice, the first three books that you have right here are Avancemos, uno, dos, y tres. Avancemos uno is for Spanish 1. Avancemos dos is for Spanish 2. And Avancemos tres, of course, for Spanish 3. I'm going to do this for Spanish 1, but basically the process is the same for all three books or courses. So I'm going to click here for Avancemos uno for my Spanish 1 class. All right. Here we go. So this is the page you guys are going to see once you get there. We are going to focus here on Home Tutor. That's the session we are going to work on. Here on this other side, we have conjuguemos.com. That's the one that we've been using more often in class. Okay, and there's some other sources you have here, like Animated Grammar, Culture, Online Review that has flashcards right here on your right, and also downloads that has the audio and the videos that we use in class. So whenever you guys need to go over these videos to complete any assignment, you can do that too. Okay, so let's focus on Home Tutor. Okay, usually when you guys go to this, this is not what exactly appears immediately. You're going to have probably that says Flash Adobe is blocked. If that happens, as some of you were just telling me, you can go here when it says not secure. Okay, so let me put this down. See here where it says not secure, right here next to the the name of the book. You're going to click here to see the information, and you guys are going to see that it says your connection to this site is not secure. You may have Flash already, as I did, probably not. If Flash doesn't show up in your screen, go here when it says Site Settings at the bottom, and you are going to look for Flash, and you are going to allow Adobe Flash to work. So the word that you're going to do is just to go here to Flash and click Allow. Okay, that way you are going to be able to see the images. You are going to listen to the audios in every activity that we have here in this classwork that you guys are going to do for now. So once we get this, let me go back to the page where you guys are going to sign for your assignment. And here we are. So this one is for Spanish 1, which is orange. For Spanish 2, when you open it, it's going to be yellow. And for Spanish 3, it's going to be purple. Okay. So the next steps that I mentioned on the PowerPoint is that you have to write your name. Please make sure that you write your full name and not a silly name, because remember, I need to see who is the sender of the email. And I have over 100 students, so make it easier for me. All right. Once you type the name, you have to select the level. Okay, if you don't do those 2 steps, you're not going to be able to do anything else. So I'm going to get level A for beginners, level B is for average, level C is for challenge. Usually you guys are going to select what is level A for my non-speakers. My native speakers are going to take either level B or level C. But my 3 honors, I encouraging you to do level C, which is the highest, or the challenge. If there's anything too challenging for you, then you can go to level B. But I rather want you to do level C for your class expectations. All right. So here I'm going to, for this video, click on A. Basically, all the activities are more likely the same for each level. It's only a little complex for each of them. Okay, so here it says select a unidad or the lección preliminar. This first one is going to be lección preliminar. Look over here that we have all the different units, starting with lección preliminar, then unit 1, 2, 3, 4, until the last one. So here we're going to focus on lección preliminar, which is your first assignment from Classzone. When you open here, you have the flashcards and you have práctica. This is basically the same for all 3 books for lección preliminar. It's only Spanish 3 that doesn't have the video on their lección preliminar, but the rest of the activities are basically the same. So here, flashcards. Okay, here the instructions. You can use the flashcards. You can look at the phrases. You can flip to see if you know or not know the word. It's a way for you to practice. I would like you to go over the words and see which ones are the words you're going to have for every single activity if you don't remind them from class. So here we have buenos días, buenas tardes, and if you click over here, you will see all the different words. If you flip it right here, then you will see the word in English, okay? You have different options, like changing the first one or the first word to appear in English, and then the Spanish on the other side. You can remove it if you want to reshuffle or restart. Okay, here we have more information, which are the instructions. Again, if you need to read them, they're going to be right here on the I, the letter I, okay? You need to click to close it and then continue with your activity. Right here, after seeing the flashcards, go under práctica. This is all under lección preliminar. Here are the instructions. Remember that based on your level, you're going to have different activities. Based on your course, 2 or 3, you're also going to have different activity. But just for you to see how the pages are going to look like, here you have the first page or the first activity. How do I know that? Because here on the bottom, we have the numbers from 1 to 5, okay? And here it says number 1. So this is my first activity, okay? Then I have 4 more. And that is going to be basically the same for each of your textbooks, all right? All right, so let's say that I just answer this activity. I need to go here under answer with the check mark, and then I'm going to click it. Let's say that I just did this. Notice that is going to say try again because I didn't have any of the answers in the screen. Okay, let's say, or let me show you right here how to do this. And then when I said, see that we have a check mark, that means that my activity is correct. I may have an X, meaning that probably I have something wrong. But don't worry about it. You have the chance to correct it. You know, if in the first attempt you can't, then you have the second one. All right. Here we have a question mark that has basically all the information I'm giving you right now. It says, it talks about the different levels and how it works. It tells you about the bottom section of your screen. Okay, it gives you a lot of information how the vocabulary works. Presentación video, which we are going to talk about later. The flashcards, the activities, telehistoria, gramática, all of those things that we are going to have eventually in the next units, okay? But that is right here under the question mark, okay? But let's just go back. Here, this is activity number 2. You're going to, in this case, you're going to have a pen that you are going to scroll and look for what is the answer, okay? And you're going to do exactly the same with all of them. So depends on the activity. You may have to match, fill the blanks, answer questions. It could be a very different ways to complete the activities. Right here we have number 3. As I said, it's just to write. Number 4, activity number 4, and activity number 5. Usually activity number 5, you have to write a sentence. You have to write things or complete phrases, things like that. Don't worry if when you finish the activity, okay, it tells you that it gives you basically a way. I'm going to do this quickly. Here, I'm not writing the sentence with capital letter, which I supposed to. Otherwise, it's going to probably mark it wrong. I need the punctuations at the end as well. I know that some of you guys don't use a lot of these features, but in terms of this activity and practice, you guys need to do it. So I'm sorry if you're just used to not doing it in your daily basis. Okay, and also you have to, if you need to write vowels with accents, they're right here on the bottom. And the ñ with the tilde, you have the question mark right here that goes at the beginning of a sentence if it's a question, and the exclamation point. Please use all of them. You can enlarge right here the image. See, you can do this with any of your activities that has an image on the side. To enlarge it. And here I'm going to click answer because I finished this activity. See that it says model answers. This could happen. That doesn't mean that your answers are wrong. It's giving you a model of how to answer these questions. You can check if you have them right. And as you notice right here, I basically do the same as the model answers. But eventually, when you go to the session report, which is when you are going to send me your summary of all the activities you did, you will see that your answers will go under the report. So let's go here, session report. Here I did only the práctica, okay? And it's only showing me activity 1 because that was the only one that I did from there. But here when it says unscored activities, is going to show me práctica, which is the last one I did, activity number 5, with all my answers, okay? And here is only activity 1. I'm supposed to have 4 more in here. So notice that depends on if you guys do the other activities right here. I supposed to do number 3. Number 2, number 3, number 4 to have all those record in my report. If you do only 1 and you don't do the other 4, they're not going to be shown in your report. So it's going to be incomplete and you have to restart it. So I encourage you to go one by one, answer each activity, go and click the answer button so you can have all the sessions included in your report. But let's just, for the purpose of this video, going further. Here it says P because it's unidad preliminar or lección preliminar, like the one that we are just doing. Okay, it has my name. It'll have yours whenever you send it, how long you were doing the activity, and the day that you completed. Okay, here we have click to send it as an email. That's where you guys are going to click right here on my left. So let's just click right here and see that this is popping out for you to write my address, which is Nader A at Springfield Public Schools .com. All right. And then you're going to type your email. It could be the school email, which is easier and for you guys to do it. In this case, I'm going to put my personal email. Sorry, I think I gave it to you later too. And then here it says, anyways, teacher and me. I want you to click in there because I want you to receive a confirmation of this work done as well. So it will avoid you saying I sent it to you and I did send it to you, but I didn't receive it. So send it to yourself, okay? And it says your email was sent successfully. If that happens, everything is okay. So you are all set. Again, make sure before going to this last session or step that you complete all the activities. It could be 5, it could be 6, it could be 11, you name it. It depends, how many activities are right here on the bottom that you have to complete each of them. Once you give all the answers, okay, you are going to basically submit that work. And then you guys are going to see your report at the end, okay? I'm going to do this one, which is activity 2, just as the last one, to show you live how to do it. And here I'm clicking on answer. It says correct and it has the check marks. That means that everything is okay. If I go to Gramática, or to the report, here I have activity 1, 2, and 5, which are the ones that I finished. I haven't finished 3 and 4, so I have to go over this and finish it. Okay, this is the same process you guys are going to do with all of your activities from now on using this website, Classzone.com, add home tutor as your assignment. Okay, I hope that this will help you. If you want to also print it out, if you have a printer home, you can go here and print it if you have access to a printer. Another thing that you guys can do is basically screenshot everything that you have done, so that way you can also send it to me in case something happens with your report or your email and we want to avoid any situation further, okay? Hopefully this will help you to understand how to do all of this, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.